Get the fuck out of here, little nigga. Take that dumb shit with you.
Bro, I truly ain't even know no shit like this was possible, but the nigga Jack Harlow then managed to outdo himself. And if you wondering why I called him a nigga, let me tell you. Jack man is back man, and that man is eating off of black culture like he Pac-Man while wearing Kango hats and pretending to be black, man. Damn. I know. All jokes aside though, I'm truly petrified and completely dumbfounded by how comfortable dude done got in a culture that, mind you, he's a guest in. And it really shouldn't come as a surprise that Jack been, he done partook in a decent amount of cultural appropriation over the years in rap, but I think this time around, dude might have flew a little too close to the sun. Last Friday, Jack released his 4th studio album, Monica, sound a whole lot like my nigga, but whatever. And let's just say it spawned some disappointment and controversy. Not because the project ass or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, it is ass, but that ain't why niggas mad. Niggas is mad because he chose to take a stab at R&B without doing his due diligence, and that's a no-go. That type of shit only fly for rap and rap only because for some odd reason we don't gatekeep, but try that shit in literally any other genre and it's gonna be repercussions. Now, do we have our spats here and there between the old generation and the new generation? Yeah, we do, but that don't change the fact that all in all, bruh, it's ample of space and opportunity for any nigga to try their luck in rap. The rap game down there allow anybody into it, welcome with open arms, might I add, and in turn, we get stabbed in the back a good amount of time in doing so. A common trope for white rappers looks something like this. One, you make some rap songs. Two, you captivate an audience using those rap songs. And three, you switch to a completely different genre and shit on rap the second you get the chance to do so. From Post Malone to Kid Rock to MGK, the story done played out over and over and over. And although everything I said is true, if a nigga try to say every guest within the culture is on that type of timing, that's a complete lie, bruh. Mac Miller being a prime example. Dude was the definition of a motherfucker doing their due diligence. Like, you could tell off rip that dude had a true love and admiration for the game, bro. Like, you can't take that away and you really can't deny it.
Now, what you hear is not a test on rapping to the beat. Me, the groom, and my friends are gonna try and move their feet. Now, I am one of mine, and I like to say hello.
Dude been ingrained in the culture since childhood, and it's fucking proof to back that, so a nigga can't take that from him, ever. Mac was always solid as hell, with never on no flaw shit, and the thing I love about him the most is he stayed true to himself, bro. Like, he ain't try to be nobody else, and in turn, niggas welcomed him, embraced them with open fucking arms. That's how the shit should be done. Talk about an absolute legend, man. An absolute fucking legend. I'm getting a little long-winded, so let me bring the whole rap thing back home with this. The rap community let entirely too many motherfuckers in, and when that person do some flaw shit, we don't hold them accountable. We don't stand on business. Like, it just be, damn, I just got stabbed in the back. It is what it is. And then they allow somebody else to take that person's place, and it's like the cycle never fucking ends. The only example of a motherfucker that we collectively gave a boot is Tommy Richmond, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga said what he said. He ain't no, he an artist, this is that. Bro, we packed him up, packed him out, and to be honest, I ain't heard shit from him since $1 Million Baby, bro, and that's been, what, 2 years at this point. But to go back to Jack, though, he didn't follow the typical white rapper trope. He actually deviated and did some shit that he pulled a wild card. He had a trick up his sleeve, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, surprised the fuck out of me. And honestly speaking, he made a name for himself back in 2020/2021. The nigga could have skedaddled a long time ago, but for some odd reason, he chose to stick around and he completely deviated, bro. Instead of leaving the culture, he doubled down on the appropriation. He went from Drake coded to Neo sold it. Like, you can't make this shit up, bro. And I'm gonna keep it real brief when I talk about the project, but bro, it was a complete piss poor attempt at making an R&B project, bro. Like, let's just call it. It is what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. It's blatantly obvious that this nigga ain't do a lick of research while preparing for this album, bro, because this shit is weak as hell, bro. Like, it's trash. It's rubbish. From the stale production to the lackadaisical whisper singing and all that half-ass attempts at this and this, bro, it feel like a run-on sentence, bro. Song after song, it sound like the same bland shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a slap in the face to R&B enthusiasts, bro.
What the fuck? Hey, buddy. What's wrong with you?
If I had to get an album a positive, though, I'd say I love how he made it concise. Even though it's concise bullshit, it's concise, my nigga. I ain't have to sit through too much. Nigga had absolutely no clue what he was doing. But if I'm being honest, I really can't too much be surprised.
I'm not black enough to protect you. Because my mom's white, but I'ma try.
But listen, who is it?
It should be.
This is the same nigga who did not know Before I Let Go by Frankie Beverly and Maze, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? That is an absolute staple. An absolute staple within the black culture. And if I'm being honest, that motherfucker gotta be in everybody Mount Rushmore of cookout music. Cookouts in which Jack Harlow he's been invited for the last fucking 6 or so years. So it's like, bro, how the fuck don't you know this, bro? These are the basics. Niggas been cool with him up to now, but shit, the crack's starting to show.
You didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
black
music.
Yeah.
deeper into blackness.
Firstly, I don't care what race you are. Under no circumstance is it okay to say this, because what the fuck does it even mean? Like, how does one get blacker? What's the whole process behind it? Like, so many questions come to my mind when I hear somebody say some shit like that. From I'm vanilla baby to I'm a nigga baby is abysmal work, and I ain't gonna lie, we cannot let this shit slide. We need to go ahead and pack him up just like we did Tommy. Mr. Richmond, get the fuck out. Lastly, you can't say some shit like this, drop a nothing burger ass album, expect motherfuckers to eat it up and think shit gonna be sweet, bro. Like, no, it ain't gonna work like that. Niggas is not jacking this shit. No pun intended. John B is an absolute fucking legend that they tried to pack up and pack out of R&B because he was a white artist in the space. But over time, niggas had to give it up to him because you could tell that he was cut from that cloth. He did his due diligence and he got embraced with open arms. Same for Tina Marie, same for Justin Timberlake, same for Robin Thicke. The list goes on. So the shit is possible, but Jack, bro, you ain't do the shit. You went the other way. I don't know. You completely fucking missed it. You lost the plot with this one. To be honest, nigga ain't never had a plot, but y'all get what I mean. That's all I got, though. A nigga been yapping like crazy, so if you made it this far, I appreciate you rocking with me. Like, comment, subscribe, hype, share, all that good shit, man. New videos every Tuesday and every Friday, bro. We on the road with this shit. Without further ado, I'm out this bitch until next time. Yeah.
I got problems of my own that I tend to, because I'm grown and I'm meant to keep it all strong. My mental slip and then I'm gone. No need to rent a broken home. Sentiment never been condoned. Intimate bonds is what I'm on. Infinite funds is what I want. I know two wrongs don't make it right, but it's alright to make it wrong. To cuss or do say in some songs to make me slide up on your post, to make you wanna do the most, to make you slide aside, just don't make you forget about your man. Though in the morning I'll be gone.